Hey, welcome back. Today's March 6th, Saturday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto market, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin market in the short-term future before diving into the graph, GRT, USD, and see what exactly has gone on in this market. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the critical support I am looking at, and sharing with you my price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before we begin today, please do subscribe to this channel and like this video if you guys are enjoying this content, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys don't want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 US, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Tells me what the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? Today, we do have Bitcoin dominance down over 1%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action down over 0.3%. So very slight pullback there for Bitcoin price action. While total altcoin market cap up over 2.7%. Okay. Now, this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards. I will usually see total altcoin market cap leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin price action. Bitcoin price action even pulling back some today and not affecting the total altcoin market cap. I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance trending downwards because on the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, I will usually see cases like this. Okay, total altcoin market cap leading ahead of Bitcoin price action. Downside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, I will usually see Bitcoin price action pullbacks not as affecting the altcoin price action as much. Okay, so let's see if Bitcoin dominance would actually play to the upside, as suggested by this pattern right here that has been developing for quite some time, this inverse head and shoulders pattern, or could it unexpectedly continue downwards? Okay. Let's go over to Bitcoin price action here, where I did say there are still a mixture of bullish and bearish signals here. Bullish signal includes Bitcoin price action has broken out of this falling wedge pattern. Measure target was about 59K. Key resistance here is still the daily 21 MA, which is the blue line right here. Bearish signals include possible bearish divergence scenarios on the monthly time frame and the weekly time frame that has yet to play out. I think it could be playing out on the weekly time frame, and as well as the monthly time frame. But let's see if it would actually continue and play out significantly. Okay, if Bitcoin price action here actually pulls back, it could still have an effect on the overall altcoin price action. Magnitude of that effect would depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. Let's go over to GRTUSD and see what exactly the price action is doing. Let's take a look from the monthly time frame RSIs down to the daily time frame RSIs, which I consider to be macro time frames, and look for any possible bearish divergence scenarios or overbought RSI readings. On the monthly time frame, we don't have a reading here, so let's move down. Weekly time frame neither, so I'm not concerned here. 3-day time frame, we did pull back from the RSI reading of about 83. Currently, we are at about 63. So if the price action was to make a higher high here, it does need to beat the last RSI reading of about 83 to negate possible bearish divergence scenario. Daily time frame here, we are at an RSI reading of about 52. The last RSI reading to beat if the price action was to form a higher high here is about 90 to negate bearish divergence. Now see what the possible scenarios here that could be playing out, okay? As well as taking a look at the critical support and resistance levels. On the 3-day time frame here, I do see a possible symmetrical triangle pattern that is still developing, okay? Because we still don't have that second swing down to this bottom trend line here yet to completely validate this symmetrical pattern. So it's not finished. and it is not validated. However, if it is validated, I do have a measure target here, which is taken by the opening of the pattern and then adding it back on top of the expected breakout point, which I would say to be the absolute apex of this symmetrical triangle pattern by March 11th. Okay. Now the difference here is about $2.90, just to be even. $2.90 minus just say $1.30, just to be even for easier math here. So difference about $1.60. Adding it back on top of $1.65, I will get a measure target of about $3.25 approximately. Now, measure targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Now, given that this symmetrical triangle pattern actually fully develops and plays out, okay, according to Thomas Bukowski, symmetrical triangle patterns are continuation patterns. In this case, would be bullish. It is a 60% chance of breaking to the upside. Okay. Now, this is one possible scenario. Second possible scenario here. The key resistance here I am looking at would be about the $2.60. Even according to past trading history, there has been quite a bit of struggle to even get past this level. Okay. We had tried it 3 times, and all 3 times has gotten rejected and was not able to get a daily candle close above $2.60. So this would be a resistance I'll be focusing on. Okay. However, if the price action here actually breaks out the symmetrical triangle pattern, if it looks like the price action has fully developed that pattern and breaks out, but was unable to actually get a daily candle close above this $2.60 level, this could be turning into an inverse head and shoulders pattern or a cup and handle pattern. I will just have to see if those 2 patterns actually develop, okay? Because we already do have the left side here of this inverse head and shoulders pattern, and in my opinion, I do consider a cup and handle pattern to be an extension of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, where the inverse head and shoulders pattern would make up the bigger rounded bottom, the cup portion, and the smaller rounded bottom would be an extension, which will actually make up the handle portion of the cup and handle. So this is what I'm also open to. If it looks like the price action has fully developed the symmetrical triangle pattern, breaks out, however gets rejected at about the $2.60 level, unable to get daily candle close, I'll be open to the idea of an inverse head and shoulders pattern or a cup and handle pattern, depending on how the price action develops, of course. Okay. Now let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. I also do want to mention the critical support I am talking about would be about the $1.55 level, okay? Because this would be the lowest daily candle close I would accept to actually keep the symmetrical triangle pattern intact, because I don't think this bottom trend line should go any flatter, okay? As we already do have a pretty uneven top trend line to bottom trend line here, okay? I would not consider any daily candle closes below the $1.55 area to actually keep the symmetrical triangle pattern intact. And in that case, I would have to invalidate all 3 of these ideas, possible ideas: symmetrical triangle pattern, inverse head and shoulders pattern, and cup and handle pattern. If we start getting daily candle closes below $1.55 level, I will have to discard all 3 from this snapshot. Now, let's take a look into the bullish case scenario. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks above this symmetrical triangle pattern, go towards its measure target. In order to confirm that this is in fact the breakout of the symmetrical triangle pattern, I'm looking for a daily candle close above $2.60. If we are not able to get daily candle closes above the $2.60 level, this could be turning into an inverse head and shoulders pattern or a cup and handle pattern. But of course, I will need to see how the price action looks after it gets rejected at the $2.60 level. Bearish case scenario here. Price action gets a daily candle close below $1.55 level. It seems like I will have to invalidate all 3 of these ideas, as this will break this bottom trend line at the symmetrical triangle pattern, and the daily candle close will be lower than this head level I am looking at for this inverse head and shoulders pattern. At that time, I do need to reevaluate the situation and see what another pattern could be developing at that time. Okay, it could be that we're still forming a similar bullish pattern at that time with a lower low, okay, or lower head level, okay. So these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I love to hear. Hope you manage your risk carefully. And if you guys would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.